Hello everyone, it's your boy Donny here, and today I'm just going live, and I'm going to be playing Roblox called the Mid-Soda Railway: The Golden Years. I'll make a birthday stream for you, plus some fan art. So guys, so today I'm going to be playing Mid-Soda Railway: The Golden Years. So yeah. So I'm gonna get into the game, and then we can play some Mid-Soda Railway: The Golden Years. And I'm probably gonna do maybe a ranking video for every engine, from least favorite to favorite. Alright guys, so we're in the MSR, the Golden Years. So I'm gonna do some things with the let's go to the sheds. Let's go to the main sheds. And we find the engines. And no, I do not have all the engines in the game. I haven't bought the game passes yet, but I will someday. Let's go to the engines and let's see who's there. So we got either Smudger, Bertram. Bertram has a tank engine. Duke, the mine engine. Vulcan, Albert, Stanley. Some more Stanleys. Jim, Tim, and Stewart. And I know there's more too, but I haven't got all of them. Just a note. So I'm gonna be ranking these guys from favorite to least favorite, with the ones that are free. So I'm gonna send the link so we can get started with the ranking. Alright, I send the link to the people in Gabe server. Hopefully they'll join. Let's see who will be in first place and who will be in last place. So without further ado, I'm gonna get started. So the engine is spawning, hopefully. Hold on, I'm gonna spawn again. This engine is not loading, hold on. Alright, now we can start the, alright guys, we can now start the ranking. Alright guys, at number 10, this is a note guys, these are just my opinions on the characters. Some of them are not my favorites, but some are. But without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. The number 10 engine on this list that is my least favorite is Smudger. Now, Smudger is like a Jennings locomotive, like Rheneas Jennings, like the actual Jennings itself, and Dolgod from the Tallyglen Railway. Smudger is very reckless, and I know he was turned into a generator because I didn't really like his behavior. Um because I just thought he was like too rude and stuff. But but um but I do like the design of him, although this is just my opinion on why he's my least favorite character. And no, not all these engines are my favorite characters. Well, some are, but not all of them are my favorite. That's just my opinion on them. I send the link to my server too if you guys want to join. Sorry about that. I just went back to Arsdale. All right, guys. Now we're going on to number 9. Number 9 on this list is Stanley the American Tank Engine. Now, one thing I don't really like about Stanley, I respect your opinion if you like Stanley. I respect your opinion on Stanley, because in my opinion, he has the same personality as Smudger, but I know he's a little aggressive uh because Stanley has the number 2 just like Smudger does. And some people say that Stanley and Smudger are kind of like the same thing. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know though. But for Stanley, now the one thing I do really like about him is the red. I like his red design, and they have more liveries of him if you guys want to check that out. Because Stanley some in some episodes they made Stanley kind, and in some episodes they made him rude. Because I don't know, I'm probably gonna make Stanley rude in my series if I did one, because so many people thought Stanley was rude. Because and so yeah, that's just my opinion on Stanley. Yeah, Isaiah, send the link on Gabe's Discord server and my Discord server if you want to join. All right, now we're going to our number 8. Number 8 on the coming into number 8. Here, this is just my opinion, is Bertram the Old Warrior. Now, now I know Bertram was only seen in a few episodes because I know he was made in trains in a few episodes, and because since Bertram and Smudger are kind of like the same thing, because people kind of said that Bertram and Smudger were the same thing. I would agree on that, but maybe I could. But I can respect your opinion if you like Bertram or if you hate Bertram or not. Um, uh, but yeah, that's just my opinion on him. And but what I do like about him is like his brown paint, which looks excellent in the design, and and I do like his whistle, though. Hold on, I gotta see it. That one's a good one. Does anyone want to join? So guys, I'm gonna park Bertram in a siding, and then we'll go on to our next engine. We'll just park Bertram right there. Let's go to Augsburg. No, that's where we just went. Let's go to Casney-Hallwyn. Casney-Hallwyn. No. Quarry? Let's go to the Quarry. There we'll go to our next engine. Is this the one? No, that's wagons. Is this gonna be our engine? That's admin. Let's see if we can... Nope. Wagons. Let's see if I can find something. Here's the boulder. I remember that. The badge. These two are for the badges. Maybe let's go to the Ulfstead Road. Let's go to Ulfstead Road. Whoa, a little bounce. Oops. Went to go to Ulfstead. Alright, let's see if we can find one here. Oh, there. Yep, there's an engine. Now let's go to our number 7. At number 7 is the mine engine, which is also known as Atlas or Mid-Sodor, as what people used to call it. And I like the design too. Let's see what it does. So for Mid-Sodor, I do like how it's a female, even though some think it's male. I don't know what kind of gender it could be. It could be any. And I know it does go a little faster, and I do like it. And I do like the design too. It looks pretty. But however, there was just one thing, is that there is no roof, because I did wish there was a roof on Mid-Sodor so it can protect itself and like other stuff. But other than that, I do like Mid-Sodor because I think she looks nice. And I want to see the whistle. That's a nice whistle. Alright, I'm just gonna now we're going to our number 6. Number 6. Now we're going to our number 6 engine, Jim. Now I do like Jim because I like the design and I like his face. His face looks actually really nice. And I do like how he's number 6, which actually is really nice, and I think it suits well for him. And I like the name Jim because I think it suits him nicely. And I do like his livery, his green livery. But what I probably don't like about him is probably like the is like is probably his hold on. I mean, on one hand, I do like his whistle, but it just seems a little confusing to me. Don't ask why, cause I kind of don't want to explain it, cause Jim's whistle is kind of nice, but a little bit concerning. But but other than that, I think Jim is pretty well. We're gonna park Jim there, and let's go to our fifth engine. Coming into number 5 is Falcon. Now I do like Falcon because I know he's actually named after a falcon because he's a pretty much of a cheeky devil like Stuart. And they do often play tricks on Duke. And I really like the design of him. I like the blue in the number 3. But what I don't like about him is like probably the whistle because it just feels a little weird to me. That's just my opinion. And that's just my opinion on a falcon. Now let's go to our number 4. Now Vales Bridge. Vales Bridge. Let's see what Vales Bridge is. Okay. Nope, that's Badge Spawner. Alright, to our number 4. Nope, that's Badge Spawner. Alright. Next up, coming into number 4 is Stuart. Now I do like Stuart, honestly, cause I think he looks pretty cool. Because I like the name Stuart, and I like how he's like painted limeish green, and I like the faces too. But what I didn't like about him is how his funnel changed. Because back when he was in Peter Sam on the Skarloey Railway, his funnel changed into like a rectangular funnel. But, that just kind of a little concerned me at first. But I know he's a cheeky devil like Falcon, like how I mentioned that. But other than that, I think Stuart actually looks very nice. We will go to our next one in a few minutes. Alright, let's go to Arlsberg. There we go. Alright. Now we're going into third place. This engine gets a bronze trophy. We'll give him a round of applause. Because coming into third place is the first engine that came to this railway, Duke. aka Grand Puff. I really do like the name Duke because it reminds me of the Duke of Sodor, or because I really do like him. And I think he looks really cool. And also what I also do like about him is his faces. And I know he's a tenor engine, and I do like the brown paint of him. But one thing that kind of uh that kind of bothers me about him is how he kind of overtracks. Cause I know he gives some stern words. I mean he can be a little strict a little sometimes. That's just my opinion. Well, he's not strict, but that's just what I think. I thought he was strict, but he's actually a really useful engine. But however, he's not my first favorite engine though. That's just my opinion. And now we're going to our second place. Oh, yep, there's Stanley. Let's go to our second favorite. Let's go. I mean, oops. I meant my second favorite engine. Let's go to my second favorite engine. Now, this one gets a silver trophy. Coming into second place is also a Falcon, Albert. I really do like the name Albert and his color design. And I like how he's the number 5 because it reminds me of James and Rusty. Because um but what really bothers me about him is he's kind of rude. Because when Duke told him to be careful, Albert just didn't listen, and then he ended up exploding, and which was kind of sad. But then he returned as a ghost, and he haunted the Arsdale engines. And if you don't know who they are, they're Mike, Rex, Bert, Jock, Blister 1, Blister 2, and Frank, and Jock 2. And Albert, actually, I like his design, and I know he's very nice in some episodes, but he's not my first favorite. And guys, speaking of first place, we're coming into the first place engine. Can I have a drum roll, please? And at number 1 is my most favorite engine. Has 3 letters in his name. And he was a tram engine. It's Tim. Tim is actually my most favorite engine in the Mid-Sodor Railway. Because I like his I like his design, and I like how he's a tram engine, and he has a really cool design, in my opinion, and I like his face, and I like his number 7 in his name, and plus his livery, his design, and I also like his whistle. Oh, that whistle is so good. And yeah, and this is why Tim is my most favorite engine. If you guys want to join, I send the link on Discord. If you guys have any questions, you can come on and join, or just say it in the chat if you like. If you have any questions. Hey there. You're so lucky. I only have like 6 days left. Now I know my favorite engine is like Proteus, but since he's not on this list, because some people cast him as a Mid Sodor, but also a Skarloey Railway character, I just chose Tim. Hey Tom.
Hey,
Hey Tom, guess who I'm driving?
who?
Tim from the Mid Sodor Railway.
Oh,
Yeah, and I know my favorite character is Proteus, but since he wasn't on the list, I just decided that I just wanted to make Tim as my favorite cuz he's a tram engine and I do like his design.
oh, that's good.
doing it different, clearly. Here we got Percy's diabetic. Figured why not? Women love me like salsa. Holla at your girl like a lover. Don't ask like them Benova. Give me nigga brain like the flame. Alright, so I had an idea to make a video showcasing the dark side of Day Out with Thomas not too long ago. And with some help from the fandom, I realized that I haven't even began to scratch the surface of the weird-ass real-life betrayals of Thomas and all of his friends. So much so that my sleep paralysis demon promptly quit. Even he couldn't handle this shit, but thanks to you guys and some research into the subject, I figured why not spin this around one more time for a part 2. That, if I had this shit, all of you do too. Alright, so here we have the, fucking gulag. So this is the Don River Railway, and here's their portrayal of, I actually don't know. If you guessed that the monstrosity from the gulag was Thomas, a point for you. And then if you guessed they ran his face at fucking light speed into a wall, another point for you. Just look at this sad, sad man. He is suffering. All right, here's Auckland and New Zealand. Respect for trying, but try a little harder next time. Look at the face they chose for Thomas and tell me something is not off-putting about it. Tell me you think your kid's coming back from this, please. And now we have some sort of another original character that's really just boring looking. Now, if he had some beautiful big blue eyes, that'd be pretty. What is this? Like, whose idea was this? Like, well, number one, what is it? So apparently this engine's name is Diana. You know, you all remember. I still want to know what's wrong with Rusty. Looks like he's got some like indigestion or something. He's about to throw up. Glenbrook Vintage Railway is they're just doing it different, clearly. Here we got Percy's diabetic grandfather. Fucking Ada. And now we get into the Zigzag Railway, which is just, oh boy. This Thomas has a beehive under his face that has been stinging him relentlessly, and nobody cares to do shit about it. Never mind, they just got him a new one. I guess that works too. Oh, mommy, is Thomas the Tank Engine still fucking dying from the inside from Eternal Beast? No. They passed the curse on. So, again, here's James. Here's the James I asked for last episode. Wonder how it's going for him. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, clean this poor bastard, whoever the hell he is. Please just give him a bath. He needs it. Not many people know this, but the famous character, Donald, yeah, terrible off-screen addiction to methamphetamine. Look at him, barely able to handle his train. It's kind of sad, really. And apparently they just straight up scrapped James, like, yeah, I guess. Oh, so you're upset about the Thomas and Friends reboot? Are you? Well, how about you just sit down and shut the fuck up, because Thomas and Friends is very much alive at Whiteman Park. I would argue Thomas isn't very happy about it, though. My apologies, this isn't even Thomas and Friends. This is Ashley and Friends, and this is Ashley and Friends. Many people often talk about the second coming of Jesus Christ, but we happen to just look past it. They took the clay from the ground and just put it on the back of the train. The back of the train, like what? It's just a basic shape. You just have to make it look somewhat like the shape that it's on, and you failed. Twice. No, 3 and 4 times. 5 goddamn. Now, everybody knows that Australia is home to shit like this, and this. But this is about the goddamn last thing I expected you all to be capable of. But no, Australia, don't you feel bad. Don't you feel bad. Because the UK is letting shit like this slide. Do you know how ashamed of myself I would be to reveal to the world that I don't know how to do basic shit?